So it's been quite the year. We've been working on this thing that we call the Mobile Timing Tools app, and really wanted to take a few minutes, step back, and think about the evolution of that tool, especially as we look over the next 8 to 12 months. So I'm here with two of the developers that work on that, Scott and Chelsea. Actually, Chelsea took it over from an intern and kind of rewrote the whole thing from the beginning. And so it's been a really good journey. You've gotten to do a lot of cool development, write new things. So we're going to be working on the next generation. You've already started on that. And the first thing is to take this thing, a phone or a tablet, and put it in the hand of an announcer and let an announcer run around with this while they're screaming and doing music and all kinds of crazy things. And be able to look up on their phone information about people. And that information can come in one and two ways, right? One, they're just going to type in a number and then that information pulls up. And then the other is where it's actually integrated with the timing equipment, and the timing data is in real time pulling that information and being displayed on the phone and tablet. So this is kind of something you guys have just started on, and how's it going so far?
Good. I mean, for the announcer, we're still in the development phase of that and trying to get it in our brains before we get it on the computer. But I'm really excited for it. Like this app, I've gotten to work on so many different things. So this is just another thing that I get to figure out how it works.
A new mode. And so, Scott, you're on the UX side of things. You really are the designer. And so you do a lot of time thinking about mobile and how best to see things on mobile. And so now we keep adding on more modes and more things and more tools. And then now we have to think about how to display data in terms of like an announcer feed on that. So tell us a little bit about how that's going.
So pretty good. I mean, I'm in the phase of design where I'm trying to figure out where to fit all of that data, especially on the smaller screens. That's my biggest challenge is they want all these features and all these data points, but how do I give that to the user in this little screen? And so the larger phones, it's a little easier. The tablet is much easier. So just trying to wrap my head around what exactly our requirements are, what's best for our end user, and how to display that. So I have a good idea because of Race Director has one for where they type it in. So I have some sort of UI to look at now that is on a computer. Right. So making my brain wrap around, but I know design principles, all that because of my job. So I have an idea of what we're going to do, but I'm not sure I love it yet. You know me, I have to go through iterations. So we're getting there.
And that's a key point you're bringing up, is that traditionally, the announcer thing has definitely been more of a laptop, more of a kind of that experience, and it's stationary. And what we want to do is really take it to the next level and make something that's much more easier and mobile friendly in terms of tablets and things, and be able to do the same function that they're doing today in these announcer kind of lines and things. And so it's a really cool project, and we're really kind of kicking it on that. The other thing that we're looking at on the Mobile Timing Tools app is the ability to actually collect reads from Bluetooth chips. And this is another thing that is a little bit more forward-facing after announcer, into next year. And so, definitely for the ultra space, Bluetooth chips are definitely starting to be seen as an alternative to the traditional RFID tags. And now you could literally have a volunteer just sitting out there with a phone or a tablet at some kind of remote location where you can't put timing equipment, and just have them just sitting there scanning, the data and getting the data. But kind of before we go too far with that, what we wanted to do is put in place the ability to stream timing data from mobile directly to race day scoring. And so today we use it for backup timing mode, right, Chelsea? And we can have them actually type numbers. And today we have to kind of go through Dropbox and do that Dropbox integration. So we're basically going to open up that API layer and make it more like a local network connection that you can make directly from the phone to race day scoring. And so, you worked on the Dropbox integration, and you kind of have figured out that passing data in that format. But today you just kind of drop it to Dropbox, right? And then it kind of goes through the cloud as a file. We want to kind of make that a little bit more seamless, right?
I mean, it'll work the same as Dropbox, but it's just going to RunSignup servers, and then you'll see that in race day scoring, right?
Yeah, either go up to RunSignup server and race day scoring, or directly from mobile timing over a local Wi-Fi directly to race day scoring. So both options are available to us as we kind of work on that.
Yeah.
And then that sets us up for the next level of generation, where now it's not just somebody typing a backup time mode, but we could actually have a Bluetooth chip being read, same
In real
interface,
time.
sending the data over to race day scoring. So a lot of really cool things that you guys are going to get to work on. I'm a little jealous
Yeah, it's
because I like to build new things, and you guys are going to really kind of cool features. Announcer and real-time streaming of data, whether or not it's backup times or Bluetooth chip times to race day scoring. So yeah, you guys excited?
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
I
I'm
love
excited, yeah.
I love that it's like with the mobile timing apps, my favorite out of the few, because it's experimental. We're doing new things, and it's like
it's so different. Everything's so different.
Yeah, and I get to build out screens that are new, completely new features. So I have like an open canvas as a UI UX designer.
Yeah.
I have an open canvas to play with it. What's the best practices, and kind of lay it out and bounce ideas off of Chelsea and back and forth. So we have a lot of fun with it, for sure.
That's a really good point about when you get to build something that didn't exist before.
Yeah.
It's definitely an open canvas and a little bit more energetic experience for a UI guy like you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yep.
Well, that's good. Well, another 12 months from now, we'll be here, and you guys will be interviewed about something that you built.
Right.
And,
Oh, cool.